Hello everyone, this is Shayla, and today I have two Warsong Gulch Premades with commentary. I was playing as Retribution, and I had a really good time. It's going to be a fun gameplay to watch because, you know, we get to go in and we get to blow people up. So feel free to like and subscribe, and let's get into it. So I started my OBS late into the match when we were 2 out of 3. But this game is going great. We got Xeno again, and we're just controlling tunnels so somebody can pick up the flag and come back down. So we're just going to clear it up and make sure that he has space. So as Ret, I'm going to be a little bit less focused on other people, but I'm still going to try to keep people up, and I'm going to try to make sure that everybody is buffed and, you know, they're okay. So tunnel seems clear, so I'm going to head back down and make sure that the entrance is clear. That way our flag carrier can get out. I'm checking my map to see where my people are. Nobody's in front of tunnel, and I get sapped. So I let people know immediately there is a rogue in the tunnel, and I throw my standard down for the extra health. So the flag carrier, you know, just gets that bonus stamina once he comes down. So I throw up a Blessing of Sacrifice. Now, Blessing of Sacrifice is super OP in PvP because it not only lets you soak up a little bit of damage from, you know, your teammates, but also if you are in Sheep or you are in Sap, it will break you out of, you know, Sheep or Sap. Now, that was a big crits. I was experimenting with some different sets. Jamina convinced me to try out a spell power set, and I've been getting fantastic results. She was absolutely right. Spell power is fantastic. I like AP, but I might have to give it to spell power. Spell power seems to be a little bit more explosive than I already was, so it was a good time. Yep, just keeping up my rogue friend over here. And unluckily, we dropped flag, but we managed to return flag too, so, you know, it wasn't too bad. But they end up killing me here, so I'm gonna have to go back to the graveyard and we're gonna start over fresh. Alrighty, so I see my EFC here. I'm gonna give him a Blessing of Sacrifice and Freedom. Make sure that, you know, he gets away. And I'm gonna stop these two. Now notice I Repentance the Warrior and Hammer of Justice the Rogue. So the Rogue is gonna be squishier. So I want to hodge him so I can actually do damage while he's stunned, because he's going to be able to stun my teammates and, you know, stop the flag. So the Rogue is a little bit more dangerous than the Warrior. They both do great damage, but the Rogue is more disruptive. So I don't want the Rogue to be free. Now this Druid keeps focusing me. Really strong Druid. Just melded me away, but I am going to bubble and continue to beat up on people. Now, this is a fresh game. We got a new game here. Big crits. Just controlling middle. Sending people back to graveyard, splitting them up. You know, they got a resin shifts. It's easier for us to control. Our flag carrier now has the flag. Just going to cleanse and heal my teammates. And we're going to move up. We're going to make sure that that tunnel stays clear. So Emo can just come right out, run the flag down mid. Now I'm low, so I'm going to bypass this warrior completely and go for the Rejuve hut. Now this is going to be an interesting sequence of events. Watch how useful this hut is. I feel like people underutilize the Rejuve hut. It's really broken. You can just camp out here and just kill a bunch of people. And anytime you're low, you just pop into that hut and you're okay. So me and this rogue put in some work. We're gonna, you know, just smash on as many people as we can. I'm gonna try to stay up. I got a Mortal Strike on me. And I end up dying, so that's no good. So I know that the enemy flag carrier in this game, he usually goes graveyard. And if you... different flag carriers like different spots to hang out when they're at their base. So I know he's always like behind one of these rocks. And it turns out he's behind, he's in the bushes, he's behind this tree. And he sees me, so he immediately starts, you know, travel form, running away. And I'm going to mount up and try to catch him. But I ping my map so my teammates in the air, they know exactly where he's going. and he's hanging out around my favorite hut. He gets it. He knows that the hut is fantastic. And this rogue gets to him before I do, so we're going to just beat up on him. And he's going to try to do one of these jumps. Druids can do these jumps over on Horde side. Super broken. They can just sort of bypass their the hill that their graveyard is on. But luckily I get a Hammer of Wrath off. And I try to get the flag, but I just fall short because I'm not a druid. I don't have the speed. But the flag's going to dissipate in a second. You know, nobody picks it up after, I don't know how many seconds, maybe 5-10 seconds. It just goes away. So we're going to kill this lock. And I'm pretty low. It's, you know, I'm risking it a little bit here. But, you know, I got my Holy Judgment, so it's okay. And we have this lock going into, he's going to get the rejuvenation now. I'm going to heal myself again, and this time I do not have Holy Judgment. And I'm so I check, and yeah, he just took it, so obviously it's not going to be there, but, you know, fog of battle. He resists my stun, but luckily we got this rogue here. And unfortunately my rogue friend, he ends up going down here. Just sad because we put in so much work. We got our flag back, but, you know, it's the nature of the game. And the leaf is back up, thank God. So, again, this hut, fantastic to just hover around. And you can just farm their graveyard. And anytime you're low, just pop into that hut. You're all good. So I'm going to heal my warrior over here. Yep, he's got several people on him. And I'm going to try to just get some of them dead. Just so, you know, they don't end up killing us over here. Trinket that coil. I should have waited for the fear, because usually they fear after the coil. You want to trinket that fear, because if you trinket the coil and they end up fearing you afterwards, you wasted your trinket. However, so if you just wait 2 seconds and trinket the fear, you're good. You can go back to hitting them. But if he feared me again, I would have been in trouble. This hut is so broken, I can't recommend it enough. So I'm going to push up mid, see where my my team is. Looks like we got a cap. And I'm going to execute this rogue. Nope, you're not getting away. Thank God for Fairy Fire, otherwise he would have been able to reset. So one of the druids sees me in mid, and I am ready for a 1v1. But unfortunately, in a second here, his teammates are going to butt in, and they're going to send me back to our graveyard. But it was a good little run over here. I had fun farming my HKs and, you know, bringing back the flag. So yeah. So I'm going to push out into mid again. Bless up my teammate. And I see people coming. We got our flag carrier here. I'm going to make sure they're good. Cleanse off that death coil. Make sure he's healed. Make sure he has freedom. And then I'm going to go back to beating up on people. Now, unfortunately, you know, the enemy team at this point realizes, hey, we want to focus Shayla because Shayla is a wrecking ball. And I'm going to try to stay up, but they end up killing me again. So, you know, it is what it is. He just charged into us by himself, which I don't know what he was thinking. You know, we're all here. He should have went around a ramp. We got the druid who keeps harassing me. So I'm gonna buff up my teammates, heal, eat. It's important to eat and drink, you know, when you're low. A lot of people neglect and keep pushing on with the team, but I got my mount. It's okay. And we're going to try to repick the flag. And I apologize if it sounds like I got stuff in my mouth, because I do. I got a Zim pouch in my mouth, so it makes me lisp a little bit. But I'm going to try to hit on one of these rogues just to keep them away from our flag carrier. Again, because rogues are very, very disruptive. Fantastic at keeping people in place, just like mage. Gonna heal up my my flag carrier. And he still in range, so, you know. I'm gonna go back to combat, but they end up killing me. But luckily, I think our flag carrier does end up getting out, so that's good. Oh no, they returned the flag. That's too bad. Again, I watch these and do voiceovers in real time, so your guess is as good as mine as to what's gonna happen next. But we desperately need to pick this flag back up, otherwise they'll cap. And we do not want to cap, because then it's a 2v2 situation, and we're in trouble. So I'm going to shut down that druid, go to work on this warrior. And that druid just keeps on deleting people. Balance is fantastic. If you want to play a balanced druid in classic WoW, and want it to be a fun time and, you know, do well in raids, I suggest Turtle WoW for balance. It's a good time. We're gonna end up killing this guy, but I think this druid he's got my number. He wants to get me off the battlefield as soon as possible, so he ends up killing me again. I'm sure I could take him in a 1v1, but unfortunately, you know, that's not the nature of Battlegrounds. There's a lot of people, there's a lot of things going on, so, you know, don't be upset if you end up getting stomped on or jumped by a bunch of people. That's just the nature of the game, that's what happens. So I see that our flag carrier is trying to make an escape. I'm going to try to aid him the best I can. But again, I'm getting hit from the back, so I'm going to try to meet him around cart and slow down whoever I can. Get a freedom up on him just so, you know, he can't be slowed. Shut down this druid. I'm getting really tired of these druids. And they end up killing me again. But at least I got the flag carrier out. So it turns out that the EFC and the FC are in our tunnel, so there's going to be a big brawl just down the center here. I'm going to stop him, trinket the Psychic Scream, start smashing, and the Priest is a non-factor now, so that's good. Again, you know, want to be helping out as much as you can. I should have blessed this warrior. I don't know what was going on. I think I was focused, tunnel visioned on getting the EFC. He's somewhere around here. But yeah, it's just a big battle in our flag room right now, so want to get these guys back to their graveyard as soon as possible and just focus on killing their flag carrier. And I think he's going to be out here. I think we managed to slow him down. Again, healing people up. And there he is. Ooh, so fast. You gotta watch out for these druids. So we're gonna just try to slow him down. He uses free action potion, so it's impossible to slow him, but we can kill him if we just do a bunch of damage really fast. And that's it. So we end up winning. And I think that's where we're going to wrap the video for today. We got some more pre-made footage in the works. I think the next game is going to be Holy. So again, if you like this video, like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good day, and peace out.